Hello, here is your low impact full body workout using a light set of dumbbells. This is a really nice workout to utilize your smaller weights if you have them, or cans or bottles of water. And I'm just going to show you how we can really work the body without having to use really massive dumbbells. This is a really nice exercise because it also feels like you're really opening up the body, because the weights just add like a little bit extra resistance and stretch to your exercises. So we're going to be working through 7 supersets, so 2 exercises, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We'll repeat those exercises twice. We'll rest about 40 seconds and then we'll move on. So we'll do one side and then the other. I wonder if you can hear the wind. It's like storming in the UK at the moment. So it's like wind city. So hopefully you can still hear me above the trees. So let's warm up and then we'll cool down, but let's just get cracking. So let's start standing up nice and tall. We're just gonna do some arm circles, waking up that upper body. So the dumbbells I have today are 2.5 kilos and 1 kilo. So I think that's what, like 5 pounds and 2 and a bit pounds. If that's right, I think it's almost double-ish if you're a pounds kind of person. And reverse. So these are a really good way to use, if you have like arm weights for Pilates or yoga, this is a really nice workout to use those dumbbells with as well. A couple more. I'm just gonna couple up and over to the side, reach and switch, reach, just bring the feet a bit wider and switch, just waking up the side of the body. Breathing nice and gently. One more to each side. And we're going to find our lovely hinge. So let's send the hips back into our good morning, and then we're going to stand. So it's inhale to go down, exhale to come up, opening up the back side of the body, keeping that back nice and straight. And it's really tempting to keep going with the head, but I just want you to think, as soon as the hips stop going back, stop the upper body, because you're just looking to stretch the back of the body whilst keeping that back nice and straight. Let's do 2 more. Down and up, down and up. Good. From here we're just going to do some squats, squatting down and coming up. We're not doing loads of like squats as well in this workout, not loads of lunges, so it's quite easy on the knees, no impact, slow and steady, taking your squat nice and low as you can go, keeping that back nice and straight. Let's go for 2 more. Last one. Very nice. Come to the bottom of your mat and we're going to roll down through the spine and walk out to that plank. We're going to do world's greatest stretch, once on each side. Open up, rotating towards that knee, switch side. I think I did 2. Open, 2 on that side. Let's do 2 on the other side. This feels so good. Plant the palm, step back, walk up to standing. We're going to do that again. Roll up through the spine, rolling down. Down, 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 down. Walk out to your plank. Let's do 2 on each side. You can have the knee dropped if you're feeling particularly tight in those hips. Switch sides, open and open. Very nice. Just going to come to all fours. Going to wake up the shoulders a little bit more. Just going to circle the arm round, open and down. Let's alternate sides. So circle. This is a really nice one to wake up that upper back. Wake up those shoulders. Very nice. Tuck the toes. Peel up into that down dog. Walk the hands up. Roll up through the spine. Oh my gosh, it's so windy. It's crazy. So Mal, maybe I'll talk a little bit louder. And we're just going to flap the arms a little bit. So it's hinge over. And we're going to open up through the upper back a bit more. I'm just bringing the arm one on top of the other, flapping, squeezing those shoulder blades, relaxed arms. 4, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up to standing. We're just going to come up nice and wide. Oh, let's do some knee drives. So think up, up, up. Rainbowing the arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Roll the shoulders one direction and roll them in the other. Roll the neck. Find some nice movement. And we're going to get started. So I'm going to have a sip of water quickly. And demo your first 2 exercises. So, got my dumbbells. I'm going to do a narrow squat. I'm going to do a narrow squat, raise forwards, and then come back, push back, open the chest. We're not flaring through the ribs, just stretching the chest. Then, we're going to have one dumbbell out, both dumbbells out. As you open up, we're going to twist towards that knee and bring it back and down. Alternating. Let's start on the same side. So, let's start with that squat. Off we go. So we squat down, we raise those dumbbells up, come up, open the chest. Inhale to go down. Exhale up. Inhale down. So in a narrow squat position, try to keep those legs aligned. As the hands go back, I've got my palms facing backwards so I can really push into those triceps. A little chest expansion. So I'm combining some Pilates exercises you might have noticed. Last one here, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. So this one, we're going to come into a standing on one leg with an arm circle coming round. So I'm going to lift my right leg up and I'm going to circle towards that leg. So catching that breath, going in 3, 2, 1. Hold both arms out, right leg up, rotate towards that leg, come back and down, finding that balance. I always start with my right leg, but it's my right leg that, I always start standing on my, balancing on my left leg, but it's actually my right leg that is a little trickier. So we'll see how we fare on the other side. Rotating round and down. So with heavy dumbbells, you'd not be able to hold them out like this. And down. Rest. Woo! Getting hot, getting hot. Okay, I'm gonna put those down, wipe my hands a bit, they're a bit sweaty already. So we're gonna squat, front raise, back, push back. So maybe get a little bit low in your squat, maybe feeling a bit warm, a bit warmer, and let's go. Down, and push, forwards. So getting into those shoulders, getting into that chest, and up. Last time for this move. I'm inhaling to go down. I'm exhaling to come up. Got about 10 more seconds. Starting with balance work. 2, 1, rest. Starting with balance work is like, is that cheeky? Usually I end with a bit of balance work, but at that point, feeling can feel a bit frustrating. Okay, so I've got my left leg up, holding those up, going in 3, 2, 1. So leg up, arm up, rotate round, find that balance, rotate back, leg down, arms down. If you like, you can keep the arms up and the legs up the whole time. If you want a little bit extra, little bit extra challenge, reaching that opposite arm forwards and down. About 10 more seconds. So this one is slow and steady. Keep that core drawing in. Reach. 5 more seconds. Ooh. And rest. Ooh, shake the arms out. Pop the dumbbells down for a second. Have a sip of water. Okay, so we're going to do a little single leg deadlift. So I'm going to start balancing on my right this time, because I know it's a trickier side. So I'll demo first. We've still got a little bit of time to rest. So we're going to come into our deadlift hinge. We're going to hinge, float that leg up, and then we're going to row. And back up. So a little hinge, row, stand. Then a lateral lunge with a front raise, okay? So here we go. Hinging over. Hold. Whoop. Balance is off today. Hinge, row, and up. Hinge, send those hips back. Soft bend in that standing leg. Row, stand. Hinge. Row. And if you fall, don't worry, you just get back up again. Some days my balance is great. Some days it's not so great. Rest. Some days it's just okay. Let's be real. So, we're going to lateral lunge, front raise, stand. So I'm going to step to the right. So I was on my right before. I'm going to step to the same side. So if you did your left, do your left now. 3, 2, 1. So let's step, hinge, or bring the hands center, raise, stand, lunge, stand. So what I'm doing here, I'm stepping, sending the hips back, still facing forwards towards you, and up. Step, hinge, raise, stand. 5 more seconds. Let's do one more. And stand. Now, if the deadlift is too much single leg, you can just put the little foot down and do the same thing in a hinged position. But I want nice straight back. Last time for these exercises. Nice that there's 2 and it goes nice and quick. Going in 3, 2, 1. So we hinge down, hinge, row, come up, balance, hinge, hold, row, balance. So you're just thinking of using your hips, stretching that hamstring of that standing leg. Got about 10 seconds. Think of anchoring the big toe down, the heel down. 3, 2, 1. Told you my right side was the dodgy side. Not dodgy, but there's always one side that is a bit more uneven. And for me, my right side balancing is not as good as my left side. So, lateral lunge to the other side. I've got my left leg moving, let's do it. Lunge, lift, stand. The working leg is this bent leg, pushing off. Good, keep the shoulders back, nice straight motion with the arms. Try not to flare through the ribs. We've got some sumos next with a little bit of a bicep back situation. Lunging. One more, let's fit one more in. And rest. Okay, popping that down. Positively parched today. So, next move, we're gonna go palms face, palms at 90, palms up. You are still resting, by the way, I'll give you a demo. Heels and toes out. You're gonna come down into sumo, you're gonna push out and in, then you're gonna rotate, open, close, stand. That's move 1. Move 2, we're doing a little crunch, crunch to the side. So opposite knee, oh, here we go. Palms up, down, push out, and in, open, and closed. Stand. Now, by all means, you can stay down in the sumo the whole time. I'm going to focus on making sure my form's really good for you guys. If I was on my own, I might challenge myself a little bit more to stay down in that sumo. 5 more seconds. Let's fit one more in. Rest. Ooh. Okay, so both arms are up, and then you're coming cross crunch. So maybe let's put them together. So we have them together, and I think to the side, up. Okay, 3 dumbbells together, overhead, alternating, crunch, up, shoulders, shoulders, shoulders. So we're really trying to twist the body towards that leg. I keep creeping forward. Crunch, crunch. 4, 3, 2, rest. Woo. See, I told you lightweights were spicy. Okay, we've got that sumo push out and that crunch crunch again next. Okay. So this really helps you get into the shoulders, get into the little rotator cuff muscles, get those biceps. We're holding at 90. Here we go. Down, push out, open, stand. Down, out, open, stand. Fifteen seconds. Last 10. So this little dumb waiter. Some people call this serve the platter. Dumb waiter. It's quite funny. Rest. Oh, relax the arms. That 40 seconds, usually it's like a minute rest. That 40 seconds goes quick. So I'm going to demo a bit quicker for you guys. Ready? Arms overhead. 3, 2, 1, lift off. And twist and crunch. Really crunch and twist, crunch and twist. Get that core. 15 seconds. Final 5. Keep going, keep going. 2. Last one. Woo! Dumbbells down. Okay. So now we're doing little more shoulders. We're going to do more arms. So you're going to be in a lunge, and we're going to go arms, arms. So lunge, arms, arms, hinge, arms, arms. Back into your high lunge, back into your regular lunge, then a little hinge forward lunge. Then dumbbells at the side, do a little wood chop. I think one side. Okay, let's get into our lunge. Bend that back knee, nice arm up, swing, center, hinge, arm, arm, center, lunge, hinge. I'm straightening and bending that back leg in order to get my spine back up and down. 15 seconds. Swing, swing, center. Up, up, down, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. So we're doing the wood chop. We're going to do to one side only. Dripping. And dumbbells are together again. And think of you rotating towards the hip and then up towards the ceiling, twisting that spine. So here we go. Think of rotating the spine to lift you and control. Control. You can also hold your dumbbell one of them if having two is too much or awkward. Twist, twist. And I want control, both directions. Final 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Other side. Okay, so I went to the right and my right foot back. So my left foot back and my right foot. Yeah, left foot back, right foot forward for me. Going in 3, so get into your lunge. 2, 1. Let's lower that back leg. High, swing, swing, hinge forward, swing, swing, up, swing, swing, forwards, swing, swing, holding steady, 10 more seconds, swing, 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 swing. We're going to the floor after this. 2, 1, stand. Ooh. Wood chop to the other side, and then we've got a little clamshell glute focus section coming up. I'm positively dripping. Okay, so I'm now going up to the left. 2, 1. So think up, control down. Think twist the body to get that weight up. So next you've got little floor situation. We got some core, well more core, this is definitely core. We've got some triceps. 15 seconds, lift and twist. Think lead the movement with the body twisting and the arms follow, okay? 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, going down to the ground. Oh my gosh, slipping everywhere, water everywhere. So, your moves, we're gonna have the dumbbell tucked behind the leg. We're gonna be holding our core up. We're gonna be lifting and lowering. Just keeping the knee in line with knee. Actually no, we're gonna open and close. Open and close. Then we're gonna keep that dumbbell where it is, come onto all fours, and then we're gonna go in line with knee for a little hydrant, okay? Right, so tuck that dumbbell behind the knee, lift up through the core, keep the core nice and tight. Gonna open, keep the feet together, and close. So rotate and close. So you're having to fire up that hamstring because you are using energy, thoughts, mind, power to keep that dumbbell where it is. Think of rotating the hip open, rotating it close. Woo, 10 seconds, open. Close, so we're gonna do twice on the same side. We're gonna do this and the hydrant. 2, 1, and down. Okay, so just keep the dumbbell where it is. Readjust if you need to. I'm gonna slip on this mat, I really think I will. Get it right up in there. Coming onto all fours. You can also do this on your forearms. And think knee in line with knee. I'm just gonna open the side, squeeze at the top, hold, and bring it back down. Open, and down. I want knee in line with knee. Try not to rotate Just think straight open like a book or a door. Open. Get that hold at the top. And closed. Same thing can be done on the forearms. Don't sink in the body. Core's engaged. Open. Close. 5 more seconds. And down. Very nice. I'm not unsure why I'm sweating so much today. It's not even that hot. It's not even that hot, people. Okay, we've got 10 seconds. So get ready, get into your position. Elbows underneath the shoulder. Lift the core away to take the pressure off that shoulder. Feet are together, dumbbells behind that ankle, that knee. Here we go. Open and closed. Squeeze that dumbbell. It's going to help engage the old toe hamstring. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking toe, knee. That's why I'm going open, close on my head. Squeeze and close. Squeeze, and you can lift that foot up if you like to get more of a rotation. Ooh. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it on the side. Okay, I'm gonna move the timer so I can see it. So I'll do it from the front actually so you can see what I'm up to. So I've got my dumbbell, looking down, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, squeezing that dumbbell, hover the leg, let's open to the side and bring it back down. So hold at the top and think, squeeze the outside of the glute. You're right, the supporting leg is probably feeling it as well. 10 seconds. Keep lifting the core, lift the ribs away from the floor. Final 5, 3, 2, rest. Oh. Woo! Alrighty. Look at this drip. So, we're gonna have a sip of water. Next up, we're gonna be seated. I'm gonna be punching. So, it can be here, and then cross body, cross, but keep that core nice and steady. Then we're just gonna come down to a single leg bridge. We're doing a little tricep extension. You're gonna hold the bridge the whole time. So again in 3 seconds, so let's sit up, nice and tall, chest up. If you want more, you're gonna roll the pelvis under. We're gonna punch, punch. Want you to think, how steady can you keep the hips? Cores in. So I'm going to cross to the top of my opposite knee. Knees are steady, knees are still. Punch, 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 punch. So I'm rotating my palm down, so I'm really punching. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Woo. So that's where if you had lighter dumbbells, you could go ba, 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 ba. You can get a bit of a punch on, but make sure you're keeping the hips steady. Right, I'm going to have my right leg up and arms up just past the shoulders. So we're going to make it a little bit harder. So they're not above the shoulders, they're just behind the shoulders. Come up into your bridge. Here we go, bend the elbows on either side of the head and stretch. Bend and stretch. Getting those triceps. Keep the bum tucked under. Squeezing that left glute. Bend and stretch. I'm like sound effects town. Bend, stretch, get those triceps. Bend, stretch. Keep that core engaged. Keep those glutes lifted. Keep those glutes, keep those glutes. Keep that glute lifted and roll down. Okay, let's come up to seated. And let's punch, punch, punch again. Okay, so I'm going to face you, punch, Not that I'm feeling aggression, but just to show you from the front. Okay, so slightly leaning back, core's tight, and punch. Challenging yourself, see how far down you can go. Lower core's drawing in. 15 seconds. One more circuit, one more set after this. 10 seconds. Challenging myself a little more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and woo! Coming up. Okay, triceps. Let's get them. Let's get these triceps, guys. Okay, coming down. Got 10 seconds. Setting myself up, grabbing those weights. My left leg's up this time. Bringing those dumbbells up, hips up. Let's go. Now, if it's too much in, too much with single leg bridge, give me double. If it's too much with double, just do the tricep extension without, and then you can do your tricep extension up into your bridge. You can alternate. Check you've not sunk in that right leg or whichever the standing leg is. Keep the bottom tucked under. Pelvis tilting towards you. So you're squeezing that bum. And rest. Okay. Resting here. Right, with 2 last moves now. The first move we're doing is a weighted dead bug. So we're going to be legs up, opposite arm's going to go back, and it's going to come up, and you're just going to do a little reach up. So it's a little dead bug plus. I'm coming up into a little curl up and rolling down. Then we're going to place the dumbbells with space in between, and then we're going to come in between them like this. Like a little back and forth action. Okay, let's get ready. We're going about 3 seconds. Knees up, arms up. Okay, one arm goes back, the opposite leg goes forward, and then the hand comes to the outside of the leg, and you reach up, bring that upper body up, and switch. I forgot what I was doing. Leg and arm back, there we go. And up, and reach, and reset. Arm and leg. Oh my gosh, I've forgotten. Here we go. Oh my gosh, this is like testing the brain at the end of the session. And rest. Okay, come up to seated. And put the dumbbells with space in between. And have the hands behind, like near the bum. So you think of crunching in and out, in and out. If it's too much, you can just stay in the center and practice coming in and out, like so. Okay, here we go. Out, I'm twisting, center. In, center. Twist. Twist, center. In, center. Keep that tuck of the, keep on that sort of balance part of your lower back. Twists. 15 seconds. Now this could be too much for you. So I want you to practice holding out and just bring one leg out and in. Out and in. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Rest. 2 more moves. Okay. Last 2. I'm going to nail this coordination. We are going to nail this coordination. Okay. Got 5 seconds, so let's bring the legs up. Knees hip distance apart, arms overhead. So reach opposite arm and leg away. And then you're going to come up. And you can reach the other arm towards the ceiling. Then reset. Arm and leg. Come up. And back. Arm and leg. So I'm doing like a little bit of a curl up. A little bit of a reach towards the ceiling with the other hand. Oh, my leg. Ah, I messed up one. Full disclosure, I messed one up, when I started chatting about rest. Okay, coming up to seated. Let's do that one more time. So if it's too much on the back, I want you to do leg out, in, one leg, okay? And just stay in the center, because this is quite a lot for the lower back. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Twist, center, twist. Keep it up. Twist, twist. The last move of the day. Getting that core. We got, keep slipping in my hands. Twist, twist. 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Lovely. Dumbbells to the side. Let's lie down on our backs, hug the knees into the chest. Relax them after that little lower back situation. Take a breath. You can roll the knees in opposite directions from each other. Roll from side to side, where it feels nice on that body. I'm going to hug the right knee in and send the left leg long. You can have the left foot on the floor as well here if you like. Just hug that knee in. Let's hold behind the thigh for that hamstring stretch. I'm going to put my other foot down just so I can get a little bit deeper. And let's just rotate the ankle whilst we're there. I think I'm drawing lovely, perfect circles with that. I'm going to shut the window for a second. This is real life, people. They've just started mowing the lawn outside. And drawing your circles and reverse direction. And let's take that foot over. Let's do ankle over the thigh, not on the thigh, over the thigh, over the left thigh. Pick up the left leg, hold behind the leg for that figure 4 stretch. And just take a breath. If this isn't available, or if your head's up like this, because your hips are feeling tight, then you can do pigeon, so you can go around to the front, or you can do this standing or even sitting. And let's switch legs. Stretching out the left leg up towards the ceiling, hold behind the left thigh, take a breath. Stretching out that hamstring. Should feel nice on that body. Then we're going to bend the leg, come into that figure 4 stretch. Relaxing the head down to the floor. Maybe rocking from side to side a little bit. Oh, roll the ankle, I forgot. Roll the ankle. So the ankle should be free at this point, so make sure it's over the thigh. Then you're going to release. We're just going to take the feet fairly wide, arms wide, and let the legs drop to one side, stretching through the back. And the other side. Push through the hip. Let's switch again. You can roll the neck as well in the opposite direction. And again. Then we're going to come up to standing, nice and slow. Come onto all fours even, not to standing. And let's just do some cat-cows to stretch through the spine, back and forth, tucking that tailbone under. It should feel really nice on the hips and the pelvis. Let's do one more. And then we're just going to walk the hands forward and bring the chest towards the floor, stretching out the shoulders some more. Take a breath. Tuck the toes and come up, rolling up through the spine. We're just going to come into a little crouch position and then straighten the legs. Let's roll back up to standing. From here, we're going to get the quads. So you can hold on to the wall or something and think knees together, hips forward, chest open, heel to bum. Again, you can do this lying down. Sometimes it's hard to grab onto the foot. And let's switch sides. My wall. No regard for the marks on her wall, obviously. And push the hips forward, chest open. Release that foot down to the ground. Let's interlace the hands in front. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Pulling forwards, looking down towards the toes. Coming up through center, stretching the arms back, rolling the neck one way and then the other. And that there was your full body workout using a light pair of dumbbells. We smashed it.